and I want to show you one of our projects. This one is at 65 Santa Clara in a beautiful St. Francis Woods neighborhood in San Francisco. This was a complete house remodel. We did several things on this house. One of the things that we did was replace all the windows in this house with custom-made Marvin wood windows. The other thing we did was completely remove the roof, raise the ceilings by 10 feet, completely remove the antiquated heating ducting system, and replace it with a brand new air conditioning, heating, and a custom-made lighting system. One of the other things we did was completely remodel all the bathrooms and the kitchen with custom cabinetry, custom granite, and custom tile. We've also replaced the floor with custom-made oak flooring with engravings and walnut finishing. You will see a narrative of this video with too many amenities to include here. But on the video, you'll see everything from start to finish, from demolition, the process at work, all the way to the finished product.
Here we are at 65 Santa Clara, and we're actually about 3 to 4 days into the job, and what you can see is that all of the kitchen has been demoed, and recessed lighting has been put in. The wires hanging down from the walls are indicating that we've gotten the electrical in, and plumbing's been done as well, so that's 5 days for you. In addition to that, we've gotten the hardwood floors done in all the other rooms with the walnut inlays, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but Jacob, our builder, made these custom stars, and you'll see them later in the footage, that go into the hardwood. They look absolutely beautiful. What we actually did here is we removed part of the wall which used to separate the kitchen and the breakfast area. This way we could move the kitchen further into the breakfast area and have more cabinet space, making a gourmet kitchen. The other feature we've put in here is plumbing for an island that's going to be here, a sink, as well as a row of other cabinets and features. This is going to make the kitchen look a lot bigger. Originally we only had about 12 cabinets. Now when they go to sell the house, hopefully they're looking at 14 to 18 cabinets, depending on what our builder Jacob could have put in here. So when this house was built, somehow the original builder had missed a portion of the stem wall and footing right here below the sill. So this part of the house is actually unsupported. What we're going to be doing is digging out this area and re-pouring a new footing so that there's a foundation all the way around the property. So when we came up here, we had the idea of raising the ceiling in order to give this room and the stairwell some grandeur. But what we noticed is the entire roof was not properly framed. So when we would have gone to re-roof the property, it could have possibly caved in. There's no cross members, there's no ridge beam, there's not a lot of upgrades to the roof in order for it to hold itself together. Seismically speaking, it was a hazard. So what we had to have done is reframe the inside and install a parallam beam, which is going to be acting as the new ridge beam for this roof. And now we've opened up the area and we're going to put some skylights in order to make this room seem over 13 feet tall. What we've done is we've taken two 4x8s and sistered them together to form a new header beam here. And we've also blown out this wall in order to have ducting for heating below from the new HVAC unit which we're putting into this property. Because originally there was no central HVAC system. Everything was on wall heaters. And in order to modernize the property, we had to do this. So what we've done here is we've combined a small office and a bedroom to make a suite. And we've blown out the wall in the closet to gain access to a bathroom, making this a very formal master suite. So what we've done here is we've built a pony wall to hold up the weight of the house. Since the foundation was missing here originally when we came in, we've had to re-pour a new footing. And in order to pour in a new footing, we've had to basically dig out around what wasn't there so that we can bring in concrete and steel, replace the sill, and then re-bolt this wall to a new foundation footing. In insulation to keep the hot air from escaping from the house. downstairs and I'll show you some other things. So what we're doing here is, when we took off the plantation shutters off the windows, we noticed that the wallpaper here was in very, very bad condition. In a lot of the open areas it was fine, but around the windowsills it was really showing its age. So what we've done is basically torn off all the existing wallpaper, and we basically put a smooth level 5 finish on the walls. We're going to be painting them, and it's going to look like a brand new room. So the other thing we've done in the last couple of days is we've added this molding throughout all the windows in the house, as well as the doorway arches. We've gotten the crown molding done, and as you can see in this room, we're set up for a lot of lighting as well. Let's take a look at the mitered bathroom that our master tile setter has crafted. So a few days ago when we were here, we were just finishing up the foundation at the bottom that we replaced. We had a pony wall up here, and since then it's been removed. We're finishing up the sheetrock, and as you can see, all the lighting has been put in. Let's go upstairs and see what we've done up there. Okay, so since last time we've been here, we've sheetrocked the raised ceilings that we put in the main staircase of the house. As you can tell, there's skylights put in and recessed lighting that had to come in at an angle and then get cut to size. We've got the crown molding up, and this room looks a lot bigger now that this has been finished. So upstairs we've combined 2 rooms into 1 master suite with a retreat. And last time we were here there were 2 twin headers that were put in. Between those 2 headers we're running an HVAC system because this room didn't actually have heating. None of the house had heating until we had started this remodel. Off to the side here was a closet which we've opened up into a hallway leading into a bathroom, making this a formal master suite. Bathroom, retreat, walk-in closet, this room will have it all. We've put in the recessed lighting up top, and we're just finishing up, smoothing out the walls, and it should be ready for paint probably in the next 2-3 days. So here's the other bathroom upstairs. We've got green onyx going in with mosaics in the shower. And as you can tell, the tile setter is putting them in at a 45-degree angle, which is kind of a trick set. Given that a room is 90 on center. So behind me here is the new garage door we've put in, and off to the left is the older one that we took out. We put in an insulated door with a super quiet closer. You probably can't hear the garage closing behind me, but it's a special kind of railing system and garage door closer that we put in so that it's extra quiet. The house is really close to the neighbors, and we don't want them waking up as cars are coming in and out of the garage should it happen at night.